A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a dramatic escalation of his ongoing feud with the media, President-elect Donald Trump has filed a lawsuit against the Des Moines Register newspaper and its former top pollster, Des and Selzer. This move comes just a day after Trump intensified his legal threats against various news outlets, suggesting he might also pursue defamation suits against social media influencers. The lawsuit, filed on Monday night in Polk County, Iowa, is a response to a poll published by the Register on November 2nd, which indicated that Democratic candidate Kamala Harris was leading Trump by 3 percentage points in the state. Trump's legal team claims that Selzer's polling was not a mere statistical error but a deliberate act of brazen election interference. The lawsuit demands unspecified damages and seeks to prevent the Register from engaging in what Trump describes as ongoing deceptive and misleading acts and practices. This latest legal action follows a recent settlement with ABC News, where the network agreed to pay $15 million to Trump's presidential foundation to resolve a defamation lawsuit. Trump characterized this settlement as a rare victory in his long-standing battle against media outlets that he accuses of bias. During a press conference in Florida, Trump voiced his frustration over the Iowa poll, stating that Selzer's prediction was a stark contrast to earlier surveys that showed him winning the state by a significant margin. In my opinion, it was fraud and it was election interference, Trump asserted. The Des Moines Register, in response, defended its polling practices, highlighting that it had released comprehensive data regarding the poll's methodology and demographics. Marie Anton, a spokesperson for the newspaper, expressed confidence that the lawsuit lacks merit, emphasizing their commitment to journalistic integrity. Experts in media law, such as Ohio University professor Amy Edmondson, noted that lawsuits against the media are uncommon for sitting presidents, and Trump's track record in such cases has not been particularly successful. However, these legal actions serve a dual purpose. They allow Trump to reiterate his narrative that the press is an adversary while also potentially intimidating local media outlets. Trump's history of litigation against journalists and news organizations is extensive, having previously sued CNN, The Washington Post, and The New York Times, among others. His lawsuits often demand exorbitant sums in damages, which some analysts view as a strategy to intimidate and silence critical voices in the media. For instance, Trump once sought $5 billion in damages from journalist Timothy O'Brien over a book that questioned his financial claims, a case that was ultimately dismissed. Trump's legal confrontations have also extended to allegations of defamation related to statements made by various news anchors and outlets. Recently, he sued CBS News, claiming that the network had manipulated an interview with Vice President Harris to mislead viewers. CBS has firmly stated that Trump's claims are baseless and has vowed to contest the lawsuit vigorously. Additionally, Trump has pursued legal action against journalist Bob Woodward and his publisher, Simon & Schuster, over the release of recorded interviews, asserting that they were published without his consent. These legal battles reflect a broader strategy by Trump to challenge the media narrative surrounding him and assert control over how he is portrayed in public discourse. Trump's ongoing litigation against the Pulitzer Prize Board over its recognition of reporting on Russian interference in the 2016 election further illustrates his contentious relationship with the media. As Trump prepares for a potential return to office, experts warn that his administration could pose significant challenges for journalists, particularly local news outlets. Samantha Barbas, a law professor, remarked, "It's clear that Trump is waging war on the press." With the backing of a more compliant Republican Party and a robust political network, Trump's legal tactics may serve as a warning to journalists and media organizations about the potential consequences of critical reporting. As the lawsuits unfold, the implications for press freedom and accountability in the face of political power remain a pressing concern for advocates of journalism and democracy. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.